Hello, I'm Wafflestick, and today I'd like to thank you for watching this video and all of my other videos. I really appreciate the kind comments. Those do not go unnoticed, so I really do appreciate it. But I'm really ready to get started with today's episode because we got some exciting things we're going to do today. But first, we need to handle something. A user down in my comment section, Pickle MC, suggested that I take these gravel blocks out and then place coarse dirt in their place. And I totally agree with that because this gray is conflicting with the green. It's just not working for me, and as you can see, the coarse dirt that I did place in here looks 10 times better. So let's just get a couple more in here just to get a feel for what it feels like. Yeah, I'd say that looks a lot better than the gravel. I think I do want to keep some of the gravel, not a lot of it, but just it depends. Let's go ahead and get a few of these in here, and I will evaluate to see if I need to keep a few of them or not. Okay, yeah, I'd say the coarse dirt approach it looks good. It looks good. Maybe I need to do still a little bit more. If anyone else has any other suggestions to do to the front lawn, I know this big patch here needs to be fixed up a little bit. I may knock a couple blocks out right here just to kind of give it that coarse dirt feel, like a pathway. There we go, that works out a little bit more, and then we'll take our shovel and do a couple of these patches. I know I'm doing linear patches and I need to stop that. I've just found that the human minds do not work in a randomized way. It's very difficult, but I also need to do some tall grass at some point. I just haven't really got to terraforming because I've been so busy in my episodes, and that's kind of why I've been lacking out here. Now let's go in here and take a look at something else that Pickle MC suggested, and that is to take the redstone blocks out and put in redstone lamps. Now redstone lamps do sound cool. I definitely do want some in here, but I don't know if I want all of these to be redstone lamp. Well, they can be, but I don't know if they all need to be turned on because I really enjoy the lighting effect in here. I think the sporadic lighting looks good because it kind of accentuates the walls a bit. Yeah, I'll have to contemplate on that. I may actually light it up. It may end up looking a lot less bright if I have it under the chest. So I'll see what that looks like. The only bad thing about this is I'll have to traverse in the Nether, and I do not work well with the Nether. I've got to get all this stuff out of my inventory, and I need to craft up some iron armor. That's something I've been meaning to do. So let me go ahead and do that, and we'll jump into the Nether and hopefully get some glowstone. And we are here in the Nether. Now I already have been in the Nether. I came in here to collect some quartz for my chicken farm. So hopefully everything goes okay. I want to keep an eye out for any gas flying around. I don't see any at the moment, which is a good thing, but I haven't really been out in this open area. And it looks like we do have some glowstone here, which shouldn't be too bad, especially since we're not seeing gas floating around. Now this could change very rapidly, so I'm hoping nothing's going to happen. But I'm just going to run up here and grab some real quick, hopefully going unnoticed by any hostiles. Seems like everything's at peace right now. I guess I'll go ahead and climb up here and get at it. You know, come to think of it, the Nether portal that I did get looks really nice. I usually don't get this lucky with the terrain, but it looks like we have about 4 of these that we can get without much trouble. So this one's a pretty big batch, and definitely those 2 are pretty good sized. So I'm going to go with those, and there's one off in the distance that I could probably do, but I probably won't. I'll probably just go back to the overworld because personally, I don't think I need that much glowstone as of right now because I'm not going to be doing any super massive builds. And that was all done pretty fast. I'd say the Nether is considerably much less scary because there's no music, and I'm really excited about that because I'm usually pretty scared of the Nether. It seems like every time I come in here, the music's playing, and it's kind of creepy, but we're back at home, fortunately. Hopefully there's no creepers in the area. I'm going to go ahead and go in my house and rest, and we'll see what kind of resources we have. Got a skeleton over there with a full armor set. I guess this area is getting a little bit more difficult because we have been in the area for a while. But I did gather some stuff from the Nether, which we need to go ahead and check and see what I've got here. I've got about 8.5 stacks of glowstone, and I also have close to a stack of soul sand and some netherrack and quartz. Just to have, because you never know. You never know what's going to happen, and you may need those resources. But I guess what I need to do is go ahead and craft up some redstone lamps, and we need to go ahead and place those into our storage system to not only give it more lighting, but to maybe even give it a better effect. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully it goes well. Okay, I've successfully crafted up my redstone lamps, and I did put the redstone blocks in between so they'll power both sides. So let's go ahead and put our redstone lamps in here and see how it looks. I'm thinking I'm liking the black contrast already. So let's go ahead and stick those in there, and then we got to replace our logs, which isn't too much work, fortunately. That's the good thing about this. It doesn't take much. There we go. I'm hearing my egg farm fire off, so that's a good thing. And it looks like, for some reason, I'm missing a couple of logs, which I think they may have fell down in the pit. So let me, I've got a storage system, gotta use it. Let's go over here and grab some spruce wood, and this should finish up the design for us. So let's go ahead and take a look. That's the thing about these blocks, is they're hardly noticeable, but the lighting does look really good for them. So I'm thinking that complements well with the spruce wood. If you look close, you can see them, but if you didn't look close, then you wouldn't even really know they were there. Which I think looks fine, especially with this corridor being darker. I'm thinking that looks a lot better, and it does give us plenty of lighting, which every storage system should have. And we could probably put some redstone blocks in here, but maybe not, because we don't really have much color. But I'm liking that way. It looks a little bit more industrial, so this should work good. I'm going to go ahead and get ready to do some traveling, because we need to get some leather and also explore some other biomes in the area. Hopefully we can find some. I haven't really searched much. So let me go ahead and put some of this stuff away, and we'll get to exploring on that. And so we are prepared to go traveling and do some cool stuff. Try to find some new areas, new biomes. But before we go, I need to check the efficiency of this chicken farm. As you can see, one has gotten lost in the bricks, which I need to get at some point, because I did leave a half slab open, but I fixed that. So let's go ahead and take a look. Ooh, we got 36 cooked chickens. That's awesome. We'll go ahead and stick that in our left hand. And I think from here we can traverse on. I've already been this way. Probably going to go ahead and adventure this way to see what's in the area. Before I do go, though, I need to probably go ahead and take a screenshot of my base, because I'm not even really sure what the coordinates were. But let's go ahead and adventure on and see if we can find at least a desert or a village. That'd be really awesome if we could find a village. All I can say is, I think I live in a huge spruce wood biome. But on the way over here to the unexplored area, I need to kill as many cows as possible. I need to get this leather, because this is going to be essential to the next project, which I'm hoping will come very soon. It just depends on what I find out here, and it's particularly something I'm looking for to make this little project happen. So let's go ahead and keep adventuring. But man, this is a pretty area. I'm really enjoying being in the outdoors. So don't get me wrong, I do love exploring in Minecraft, but as you can see, I have nothing here but birch forests, oak forests, spruce forests, and plains. That's the only thing I could find. I'm desperately been traveling to try to find other biomes, but it's been quite difficult. Now this is going to have to be fixed by using a Nether pub. I'm hoping that goes okay, but let's go ahead and keep exploring. Just a little bit of a progress update to tell you how things are going. This is a very cool spot, but look at all the flowers. I've never seen so many flowers growing in one place. Is that a new update in Minecraft? Is that a new biome of some sorts? Go up here and see. Okay, yeah, this is called a flower forest. I did not even know this biome existed. That's very cool. I didn't even know about that. This looks really pretty. If you ever look for a peaceful place to go, look for one of these flower forest biomes. But I think for this progress update, after it, I want to go off camera and explore for a while, and I'll come back and let you know what happens. And I'll probably be back at home by the time I am done with this exploration. So I'm hoping things go well for me. Wish me luck. I'm going to cross my fingers, because we cannot spend all episode exploring these biomes. They pretty much look the same. Was that an Enderman? I've just seen an Enderman. That's kind of odd. But I'll see you guys here in just a moment. And the sun is just rising. I just got back to my base, and after exploring a little bit, I didn't really find much, but I did find a swamp biome and also a dark oak forest. There's also a large cave in this direction, I think within that mountain right there, that I didn't notice before, and I may use that for a redstone project a little bit further down the road. But for today's project, I am definitely excited about this one because it's going to help us out in our survival world, and I'm going to love doing it. This corridor has been cleaned out, and I'm not going to go down here yet because I have something else to do before I go down there. I want to kind of get the mood and setting right before I go down there because this is going to be an important build to me, and I think this is probably one of my favorite things to do in Minecraft is to make these sort of rooms. So let's go down there and I'll show you what I've got going on, and hopefully the rest of the decoratives will go well too. And so after the exploration, I did find some more leather too. I'm going to go ahead and put this in this chest down here because we will be needing this. I totally forgot that I had leather up there. As you can see, have a little bit over a stack of leather, and it took quite a bit of farming. But I do need to make a cow farm at some point because I will be needing leather from here on out. We have ourselves an enchantment room, and I took advantage of the waterway next to my house for this beautiful skylight or water light, whatever you want to call it. I'm not really sure if there's a name for it. Maybe a submarine skylight of some sorts. But this is going to be in my enchantment room. I may actually have to condense it a little bit. I'm not absolutely sure. I didn't really think about the width and all that stuff, but after sitting here for a moment, I think I should be able to figure it out. The only bad thing about this is this direction, that mine shaft opens up into this cavern system that's right under this room. And I'm sorry if you heard a big banging noise. That was my water heater. Sometimes it does that. Oh yeah, and I forgot. I did an AFK session last night when I went to sleep. I just left my computer running, and we should have quite a bit of chicken. Let's see what we... Ooh! About 3.5 stacks of chicken, which you cannot say no to that. That's good to have. I did not even know there'd be that much. That's pretty good for, I'd say, about 13 or 14 hours of being away from the computer. Now, I would say I'd like to have plans for this hallway, but I'm not absolutely sure on that. I'll probably leave the tunnel itself clear because I want you guys to give me some recommendations down in the comment section, because I'm not really sure what's going to go well with this room compared to that room. But I do want to kind of keep that woodsy feel, and I'm going to go ahead and start digging some of this stuff out, so I will have some room to do some of my decorations. Right, I think this is going to be about it for the bookshelves. I think that will be good. I need to really consider making a leather farm because that's going to really help us out with other bookshelves that we need. But let's go ahead and go over here and destroy this diorite because I was doing the AFK session yesterday with my chicken farm and all that. So, you know, I just come in here and AFK. I need to make an AFK room at some point. But I think I do have everything I need. I did go ahead and craft the enchantment table and put it downstairs because that's going to be definitely the first thing we want to get in there to work the design around. And I'm not absolutely sure how this works, but I'm thinking about just removing the bookshelves, but I really don't want to because I don't want to destroy the wood. But if we go ahead and put this here, whoops, I would do that with one of them at least. Let's go ahead and break this. I don't have my axe on me at the moment. Can we get level 30 enchantments like that? Yes. Okay, so that's a good thing. So this is going to be our enchantment area. That's sold and said right there. And we've just got to decorate the room around it, which isn't going to be too difficult. What I'm going to do is go ahead and dig out these blocks and replace them with something simple, nothing too distractive from the waterway up here. Probably go with maybe a oak plank design for the walls. And then for the flooring, I think I want to stick with some stone brick with accents of chiseled bricks. So let's go ahead and do that. Hopefully it comes out well with the diorite design. And with the placement of one more thing, we'll go ahead and stick this right here. We have ourselves the enchantment room all done, and I did put the stone stairs in here. It took about 16, which is exactly the number I crafted. I don't know how I got that lucky. But right now, I think what I want to do is go ahead and make use of this. But first, I've got to run up and get some lapis. So hopefully, we can get some enchantment going. I've got a couple of iron picks here. Now, making that anvil and making all this iron stuff has just destroyed my iron reserves. So I won't have any iron. But next episode, I think I'll do a mining session, because I really do need to get some more iron. I need to take this lapis down here because this stuff is going to be precious. It's going to be precious for what we're going to be using it for. Hopefully we will get some good pickaxes from this. but let's go ahead and try some of this. So let's go ahead and put some lapis in here, and then we'll take an iron pick. What can we get? We can get efficiency 4. Should we go... we shouldn't go with efficiency 4 on iron, I don't believe. I should have grabbed my diamond pickaxe, because that's probably what I'll need. Let me go ahead and get that real quick. Okay, I have myself my diamond pickaxe, and then also I think I'm going to craft another one just to have. Now this is going to be diminishing my diamond reserves as well, so I'm hoping everything goes okay with this. I don't want to waste anything on my diamond picks, but you know, if it comes to it, then it comes to it. So I don't know, I'm putting my lapis there. Let's go ahead and put a diamond pickaxe in here, and this is going to be efficiency 4. So I would say I'm going to go for that one. Hopefully we got something good. Okay, that's fine. We'll take it. Let's see what else we can get. Unbreaking 3. Should we? Yeah, why not? I mean, those are, you know, really good, so. Oh, no way. That's freaking awesome. Fortune 3? Fortune 3, Unbreaking 3, and Efficiency 4? No way. On my second enchant. I'm shocked. I never get that lucky. Holy cow. That's crazy. We do need a book of mending for this, so that would be awesome to have. The only thing is, it's going to take a lot of work to get mending into a book. But before I do end off today's episode, you know, I do have a couple of books, so let's go ahead and give it a shot here since we are on a lucky streak. I cannot believe I got Fortune 3. That just blows my mind. I am so giggly right now. Okay, let's go ahead and take this book and see what we can get. So we got level 30 enchantments. 9th, no. Let's go ahead and burn that one. We'll burn that one, and then we'll go ahead and get a new one. Hopefully this is something better. Unbreaking 3. Okay, let's burn that one. I wonder what mending takes. I wonder what exactly... these are really bad. So unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's going to be about it for today's episode. I am pooped. I took so long to craft this skylight here, so I think I'm going to go ahead and end off this. I know we didn't make a whole lot of progress, but we did get ourselves an awesome pick, along with another one that's efficiency 4. And heck, if we can find some books to do for Unbreaking 3, then that thing could be good. But guys, take care, and we'll see you in episode 4. Have a fantastic day.